Hello everyone, welcome to Dread Night. Tonight, again, I am playing Vampire Chronicle for the Dreamcast, and if you've been following this series, you know that I'm trying to play as every single character in Vampire Chronicle. Tonight, I'm going to be playing as Lei Lei or Lei Lei. I'm not absolutely sure how you pronounce the name, I just know she's another character in Vampire or Darkstalkers if you're American, so I plan to play as her. So we're jumping in. And if I remember correctly, she's supposed to be these Chinese style of vampire. I could be wrong here. But I remember that she's like an Asian style of vampire because their legends or something like that is a little bit different from ours. So therefore you have the different kind of vampire with the stretchy type, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy arms. So, very weird. I never was really into her just simply because I thought the character was just a little bit weird. You know, of course being American, you know, and raised on the European type folklore, I guess, you know, you didn't really see a lot of the Chinese vampires. But she does have these kind of Looney Tunes style of fighting mechanics, though. I don't know hardly any of the type of stuff, but usually when I'm playing her, she will pull out some ridiculous type of, like, Acme, you know, style of dropping weights on my head and all sorts of craziness. So, and I don't know how to play as her either. I mean, I've been playing through the entire series as different characters, and she's one of them that I never, ever even really attempted as playing as back in the day, and right now, too. This is going to be like the first time I think I've played with her since the first time I really started playing in the arcades way back in the day. So, if I start sucking here, don't be surprised because I have no idea. Whoa, she's got like her own little Tai Chi buddy? What the heck is going on over there? There's like, her special is like some Tai Chi chick doing something, I don't know. She does the crazy stuff with her arms, I don't get. If anybody does know anything about the legends of the Chinese vampires, whether I'm actually correct here, just let me know. Because I would love to, you know exactly what the heck's going on. You know, I don't even think I remember her from the anime either. I should remember her from the anime. I think the only ones I really remember from the anime were, you know, Lord Raptor, Dimitri, and maybe Bonnie Hood. And that's simply because I love those characters. Talbane. You know, I love those Universal horror type characters that they've, you know, animated up or Magna-styled up with this game because I just find it to be such an amazing exploration of those characters, you know? Because you really don't see those types of characters in anything other than, like, Universal horror. And here they did it so well, you know? And they did it in a way that, you know, wasn't exactly stealing, but wasn't exactly original either, but you didn't hate them for it because they did so much to add to, you know, what was already there. They made it their own, you know what I mean? And it's not like we all didn't want this anyways. It's like Monster Mash, the game. I was working in the lab late one night. I will spare you my rendition of Monster Mash, just so, you know, you're all very clear here. It's a special. She's doing Tai Chi. Whoa! I haven't seen her pull out that stuff in a long time. I used to see people pulling that stuff off all the time in the arcades, though. It's been a long time since those days. That was late 90s, maybe like 97, 98. Yeah, that was way back. This was a fun machine back then, too. But this was also at the same time when, like, Mortal Kombat was coming around, and, you know, it was hard to pull people off of the Mortal Kombat machines to do anything. But, you know, there were always people on the machine every once in a while, but it was hard to get, like, a real big competition going. just simply because Mortal Kombat was where everybody was at. This isn't to say that people weren't playing this machine, it's just, back in those days, I mean, you could play this one anytime you wanted, majority of the time, but there was always somebody on it, but there just wasn't, you know, big competitions. Not like there was with Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, because those were the two biggies. I was more partial to, like, X-Men vs. Capcom and Marvel vs. Capcom and this, because I like the cartoony aspect of it. That now, it's just taken on a whole new meaning with the Darkstalkers characters, because they're cosplayed so well. It's hard not to just absolutely love this game. I'm sorry I'm not pulling out all the cool things here, everybody. I don't really know exactly her moveset. Nor am I very good with her. I pulled out a Nakaris the other day, and did just fine, and I never played as him. But I'm not doing so hot with Lei Lei, or Lei Lei. I always found it funny how she has that, she's like really thick and fully clothed with long sleeves and everything, yet she has this unnecessary cleavage hole. You know, just for there, just for... It serves absolutely no purpose other than to say, hey, you know, you should look at my cleavage. Which I can respect that, you know. She just wants to stay warm, but she also wants to attract the dude's attention, you know? You can respect that, right? That is so funny. It's like she's got this humongous sweater on with, like, a thick wool sweater, scarf, these layers upon layers of clothing, and even the neck. She's got the thing covering her neck too, and this totally unnecessary booby window. That's so funny. Modern clothing makers, take note. Even wintertime apparel can show cleavage. You just got to do it absolutely right. Come on, man. Stop doing your spirit attacks on me. I'm trying to do some Looney Tunes stuff here for my viewers. You're screwing it up. I never really got this dude. I think it was the anime that ruined it for me, too, because he was always such a serious character in the animes. You know, and it was totally contrasting the monstrous atmosphere that everyone else had. You know, it's like, if I'm watching a Darkstalkers anime, I want it to be about horror characters. And this dude is just like coming in there screwing it up. It's like the one guy who came to the party, you know, not dressed up. It's like, it's going to be a Halloween party, Ted. Oh, really? Yeah, you're coming? Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll be there? Yeah. Make sure you're in costume. And then he comes in there. It's like, Ted, I thought you knew it was going to be in costume, Ted. No. You're not in costume. This is a horror party, Ted. And it's just totally screwing it up. Maybe that's a bad, bad example there, but I think it totally, it just doesn't seem to fit the game. Maybe I'm just not getting it. I don't really even remember what his character was. I just remember that I did not like it. I want to see more succubi and lady vampires with booby windows. And vampires and, werewolves, guitar playing undead, liches, that stuff. I guess he's got those spirit powers, but he's not really undead like everybody else. Well, then again, I guess Little Red, well, Baby Bonnie Hood isn't really undead either. But she fits into that, like, mythical, you know, fairy tale type thing. You know, in there with Talbane, where, you know, Talbane's the wolf from that story, Little Red Riding Hood, and Baby Bonnie Hood is, you know, Little Red Riding Hood from the story, The Big Bad Wolf. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just really reading into it a little bit too much. I just really like this game. I'm sorry. But even Baby Bonnie Hood is kind of, you know, it took it very lightly, you know? It was just very playful in the interpretation. With this guy, he's just like... I think it was like they made him for a different game, and they're like, yeah, maybe we'll just throw him in here. Everything else just seems so perfect, though. He just seems like the only out-of-place dude. You are not making this easy for me, are you, Donovan? He knows I'm talking about him. I think he knows. No! It's launching snowballs at me. Son of a bitch, stop doing that. Finally. I thought I was gonna lose again. Ha ha ha! Would she drop all her weapons there, trying to look all cool and stuff? That's messed up. All the different animations in this game are so awesome. Now here's a character that I love. You would think that I'd think he was goofy, but I think he's awesome. Just some big, dopey, Sasquatch-looking guy. Doesn't even really look like a Sasquatch, just... My brother says that he looks like a critter. Like an overgrown critter. Which may be so, but he's a lot bigger than a critter. He doesn't look like Harry and the Hendersons. And he's whipping my ass right now, dude. And he's super, like, goofy, too, which I absolutely love. Yeah. Dude, stop kicking my ass! Jeez! He is just wrecking me right now. This is really bad. Come on, dude. Don't be like that. Take your beating. Oh my gosh. He did the funniest little thing there, sound effect. My god. Dude is cracking me up and beating the crap out of me at the same time. It's ridiculous. Get out of here, Sasquatch. Jeez. Man, I feel totally humiliated and humbled right now. I thought I was doing so well with this character I never play as, but obviously I thought wrong. So... And I'm not landing a lot of stuff either, man. I'm just not used to playing as her. Oh, well, I got him that time. I don't know what that means, but it is really goofy. Okay. So on to dude. I don't know about him, but he just does not seem to me as a a very, scary dude. Doesn't seem scary. Until he starts blowing up your boobs like he did to Lilith last night. He has the craziest super moves. Like he blew up her boobs. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. It's like some crazy, what do they call that? Plastic surgeon. Just got body parts and crap laying around. Little nubs. Why do you need all these vibrating nubs, Jetta? Whatever your name is. Meanwhile, he's kicking the crap out of me. Finally. Jeez, what the heck? What he did there was he blew up my hat. What's hilarious about that is that when he did his blood-sucking move on me, it blew up my hat. Really? Is that gonna hurt me whenever you blow up my hat? Come on. Come on now. Yeah! Kill, kill! You see? It just blew up my damn head! Is that really gonna hurt me that much? Blowing up my hat? Come on, man. At least, whenever he did that to Lilith the other day, it blew up her boobs. Which I approve of. You know. It's not like you could do that with her, though. I mean, she only gave you a small window to her tits. Alright, what is that? I got like a little thing on my shoulder. It's like a little post-it note. Like Clippy from Microsoft Office back in the day. That's hilarious. Oh well. Anyways. I did beat the game, everybody, again. Using Lei Lei or Lei Lei. I don't know how to pronounce it. But, yeah. One more character down with Vampire Chronicle. Hell yeah. And we get the baby Bonnie Hood. Man, I feel so happy that I actually beat the game with her. I was having a little bit of trouble there at the very beginning. But, yeah, I got through it. Anyways, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. And while you're at it, if you like the video, maybe even hit the like button. With that being said, thank you all very much for watching. And I will see you next time.